let's pop this out of here, and I think I'll throw in this one. Hey peeps, this is Andercon, and today I'm going to continue on with the showing off the rest of the Tier 1 equipment. Well, the machines anyway. So, let's get out of here and get back to my piss. Alrighty. Well, the first thing I'm going to show you is an extractor. You're going to need 4 tree taps. In case you missed it, I'll show you how to make them. You'll need 4 wooden planks and put them like this, and it'll give you a tree tap. They don't stack, by the way. Next thing you're going to need is electronic circuit. So you start with 6 insulated cables. So you'll need 6 rubber and 3 copper. Put them like this, and you'll get your 6 copper cables. And put them in here like that. 1 refined iron in the middle, 2 redstone, and there's your electronic circuit. Then you're going to need a machine block, which takes 8 refined iron, and there's your machine block. So I believe you put this here, that there, that there. Switch these 2. Yep, there we go. And there's you an extractor. Extractor's used for making rubber from resin, and you can pull rubber out of rubber tree logs too. You can also use it to make biofuel, coal fuel, and cooling cells for nuclear reactors. And it's ready to go. So there's 1 sticky resin, and after it takes a while, I think you get 3 rubber out of each sticky resin. I think. Hopefully. Maybe. Should be. Could be. Push. Push. Yes. 3 of them. And if you throw in rubber wood, you should be able to get some out of that too. Just 1 out of each rubber tree. Alright, I'm going to throw these in here somewhere. Alrighty, the next thing I'm going to make is a canning machine. So you'll need 7 tin, a machine block, an electronic circuit, and I think that's it. Throw your 7 tin in here like this. I believe the machine block goes in the center, and your electronic circuit goes on top. And there's you a canning machine. I've never used the canning machine, not once. I know what it does, but not the specifics yet, so we're going to find out. I'm going to make some tin cans, and it takes 5 tin to make 4 tin cans. And let's see if I can figure out how to use this. I think you put the tin can here, and you put some food in the top. Yeah, that works. Now, originally the canning machine was to make stackable food, but this was way back before food stacked naturally. Now, I wonder how much this gives me. Oh, 1 each. Oh, okay. Oh, I can reuse the tin cans. Oh, that's good. Alright, well, I think currently it's used to take all the different kinds of food, and you can put every kind of food into a tin can, and they'll stack. So I believe this will give me just 1. Pretty nasty to eat a spider eye. Yep. So the tin can with spider eye will give you just 1 tin can full, and it'll stack with any other tin cans that are filled, no matter what you put in it. The steak gives you 4, but I would waste it if I used this right now. I got a list sitting over here on my desktop. It tells me what food gives how many cans full of food. Raw fish gives you 1, same thing with spider eye, raw chicken, melon slices, and cookies. Now apples, golden apples, raw beef, raw pork chop, rotten flesh, and yeah, those ones give you 2 cans per item. And let's see, cooked fish, Cooked chicken and bread gives you 3, and then steak, mushroom stew, and cooked pork chop gives you 4 cans full per each piece. Now, the canning machines have some other uses as well. It's used to fill up fuel cans and jet packs. I think that's it. So, I usually never bother with this thing, ever. But later on I'll make a jetpack and such, and I'll fly about with it and such. Also, I'm going to need it for when I make the alternative fuel for the generator. I'll show you that next video. Let's see. In the way. Alright, next thing is a compressor. You'll need 6 stone, a machine block, and an electronic circuit. Throw the stone in there like so, machine block in the center, and the electronic circuit on the bottom, and it'll give you a compressor. Now, this isn't necessarily terribly useful for a starting workshop, but you're definitely going to need it once you start making some more advanced things. Any of the second tier, third tier items, a lot of it uses a compressor. You can also use it to make, let me look at my list. Compressor. Used to make several nuclear reactor components, nano armor, which is nice. It's basically rechargeable armor. Diamonds. You can make diamonds with the thing. They used to be industrial diamonds, but it got switched to a full-fledged diamonds, so it'd be easier to use, and people would want to use it more with other mods and stuff. You can make biofuel and construction foam in here too. Also, if you put in water cells, you can make snowballs, and if you put in snowballs, you can make ice blocks. Let's go ahead and do that. I got the stuff for it. I'll need water and some tin. Now, first I got to make some water cells. I'll just make one to show you. And it takes 4 tin to make the cells, and a bucket of water, and 1 cell will make a water cell, and you keep the bucket. And you throw in the water cell in the top of the compressor. Now, you used to not get the cells back, and I still don't think you do. But we'll see. Come on, push. Now, other than the snowballs, I don't really have anything else to make in a compressor at the moment, except ice. And we're going to end up with an ice block here in a moment. Now, this is one of the... Pretty much ice is hard to get a hold of without that feathery touch on a... I don't know, maybe a pickaxe might give it to you. If you break ice out of a lake or something. But normally ice is a bit hard to get a hold of. So, there's you an ice block. Okay, now the next thing is a recycler. Now, I don't have everything to make the recycler yet. I'm going to go get it. I need 3 dirt, 2 refined iron, another compressor, and 1 piece of glowstone dust. That's going to be a pain in the ass since I just started, but let's go ahead and get it done anyway. And in the meantime, I can show you something else you can do with tin. These are normally iron buckets. Now, they don't say iron, but if you want to make a bucket out of tin, you can. Uses the same recipe, just tin. Let's see, I need this here, that here, and it's about nighttime. I'm going to wait till morning so I don't get mobbed to death. And I'm going to go make a portal the cheap way after I get a hold of flint and steel. Iron dust here. Flint and steel. Alright. Now, I haven't gotten a hold of diamonds yet, and It'd take a while to hunt down 3 diamonds, but veterans are going to know this trick, but not everybody's seeing it. You can make a portal without mining any obsidian. You just need a bunch of buckets, some water, and some dirt. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and put my my lava, and I'm going to splash it with a bit of water, and it'll become obsidian. Next, I'm going to use some dirt and make a little spot to make the next piece. Well, here, and make sure I don't actually water my entire section of lava off. I'm going to oxidinize it too early. Alright, throw the water up. And build up the farm for the next spot. That's an old trick, but first time I see it, I pretty much upgrades. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that myself. Of course, this is over a year and a half, about a year ago now. Sometimes, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Whew. Sometimes getting your obsidian is just a bit too much of a bother. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3 high, and I think I just need one up here. And it'll be done. And you can watch me run around in the nether, shooting myself because I'll be chased by everything. And I've got cheap for equipment. The biggest thing out, and now it's done. I didn't make this too short. Looks right. And I can blow off my rust bad. I haven't played in months. Alright, see if this is good enough. Alright, here we go. Please don't throw me in the lava. Please don't gas me to death. Ooh, alrighty. Not bad, not bad. Let's see, where... Too bad there isn't any glowstone right next to me. That would have been nice. I only need a piece. Of course, I'm going to get extra for later. This is the one thing about... Well... I never spent a whole lot of time in the nether. Maybe sometime I'll throw a base in here or something. But, you know, it used to be rather daunting coming in here. But I guess since I played a whole bunch of adventure maps and such, I got used to fighting and dodging ghasts and all this other stuff. So it's not really any that big of a deal, except where the hell is my glowstone? Shit. Alright, I found some, finally. Now there's some neat stuff you can do with this. And it's used for a lot of the later things. Let's see, like an advanced miner. You can also, it might be used some in nuclear engineering. I can't remember. It's been so damn long since I made any of this stuff. All I remember is I needed a bunch of it, and it was often a pain to get. Now, I think Red Power uses it some, but it's also got something called Nicolite, which is like blue dust. I'm not entirely sure. Ouch. So, I went ahead and got a stack of netherrack, just in case I need it for anything. And we got almost 2 stacks of glowstone. I ain't gonna have to get any more of this stuff for a while. And, unfortunately for my viewers, you guys don't get to see me shooting bricks while running away from ghasts, because nothing appeared anywhere, just these guys. And they don't give a shit. Now that I went and braved the nether for one measly little piece of glowstone dust, I'm going to go ahead and make that recycler. So, once again, you need the glowstone dust, 3 dirt, 2 refined iron, and a whole entire compressor. So, let me look at my little cheat sheet here for my recycler. I can't quite read them entirely, And I think it goes something like this. I think. Nope. I'm way the hell off. How the hell was this thing done? See, the refined iron goes on the bottom here. 2 dirt there. Glowstone on the top, and dirt on the bottom. Okay, there we go, there we go. Now, here's the recycler. This thing is not particularly useful yet. It'll be useful way the hell later. I don't usually make one of these until I feel like making some quantum armor or something. You can put any old junk you got into it, and it'll destroy it, and it has a 12% chance of producing scrap. I'll go ahead and see if I can make some scrap here. You just throw it in the top, and it'll destroy anything, and give you jack shit back most of the time, apparently. And one of these days, it'll give me some scrap. There we go. Alrighty, now the scrap by itself is next to worthless. But later, when you've got a mass fabricator, it makes the mass fabricator 6 times more efficient, so it won't use as much power. That's a big difference when it takes 1,000,000 energy units of power to make one piece of mass. Now, you might be wondering what a mass fabricator is and what's matter. A mass fabricator just takes energy, just energy units from any power generating equipment, and pretty much wastes the hell out of them all to make one piece of matter. And if you collect enough of the matter, you can make some more advanced things. For instance, quantum armor, you've got to have mass to make it. And you can also combine the mass in a crafting field in several different ways, and you can get most of the items in the game out of it, including, I think you can get diamonds out of it and gold blocks or something like that. Even weird blocks you're not supposed to get, like a block of lava, just not in a bucket, just a block of lava. There's 6. Also, if you get a hold of 9 scrap, you can combine them to make I think it was called a scrap box. We'll see in a moment. Now, it's used for, I think you just throw it on the ground, and it'll give you some random item. And every item's got a chance. You can even get diamonds out of it. But that's rare. Alright, that's good enough. But most of the time, you're probably going to get dirt or hose out of it. And if you get a hoe out of it, that's what the rubber's for. Alright. Yep, dirt. Sometimes it'll give you gold bars and equipment. I don't know if it'll give you diamond equipment or not. Oh shit, actually this is a grass block. Huh. These used to be really damn hard to get a hold of. Like if you wanted to put, grow some grass down a bedrock or something. It was a huge pain in the ass to do. Not so big of a deal nowadays, though. Let's see. I think that was it. Badass armor. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain what quantum armor is and why you'd want it. Quantum armor is probably the best armor ever. Each piece has basically a superpower it can give you. Like I think the helmet can make you breathe underwater. The pants make you sprint fast as hell. The chest plate is next to invincible and gives you shit tons of armor, and I think all the damage hits it instead of you. And it's rechargeable. You can throw it in a bat box or something, and when it's damaged, and it'll charge back up. So, but that's way for later. I mean, that stuff takes so much energy. You're probably going to want a huge farm of solar panels or a couple nuclear reactors before you can make some quantum armor, because all the mass you will need for that, and millions of energy units. But that's for later. I'll get there eventually. It might be 2-3 weeks, but we'll see. Well, this is it for this video. I think in the next video I'm going to make some alternative fuels for the generator and show you everything else that you can throw in here. And might even make a jetpack, and we can fill up the jetpack with a canning machine and fly around a little bit. Well, that'll be much fun. Well, talk to you later. See ya.